சதீஷ் நடிப்பில் கிரைம் த்ரில்லர் திரைப்படம் சட்டமின் கையில் வெற்றி நடை போடுகிறது. 2D என்டர்டைன்மெண்ட் தயாரிப்பில் கார்த்தி மற்றும் அரவிந்த் சாமி நடிக்கும் மெய்யழகன் வெற்றி நடை போடுகிறது.
Mad Rabbit, India's finest audio wearable brand, starting at 999.
So you've got a strong connection and a bonding with Chennai?
Yes. And I love the vibe of Chennai, and especially people. They treat you very nicely, and I find them very authentic somehow. There's a story about Kuti. So when I got viral in 2018, so people will comment on my post, beautiful Kuti. If you read Kutty, it's like Kuti. Like Kuti means dog, right? Whenever I'll go to any match, the cameramen will show me, and they'll make some kind of meme out of it. Like, so I was a meme material for 2 years, yeah.
Meme material for 2 years, and you enjoyed being that?
I loved it. I used to watch cricket when Deepak didn't play cricket. Watch every India matches and everything. But since he started playing cricket as his profession, I stopped watching cricket.
Why?
Because I used to feel bad that my brother is not playing.
So if there's CSK and your brother against it in any other team, you would obviously support CSK, is it?
See, I'll always support CSK. But I really want both of my brothers to play for CSK.
So according to you, who do you want to be retained in them?
I'll say Mahi, Ritu, Ravindra Jadeja, and
Hi Malathi ma'am, எப்படி இருக்கீங்க? How are you?
I'm good. How are you, Angeline?
I'm good, thank you so much. You look very pretty today.
Thank you so much, and thank you for having me on the show.
So Ammu Kutti, your album song is about to release, and I just saw the version of it. It's really very, very, very nice. I mean, we're going to talk more about Ammu Kutti and of course about yourself, because when I just heard about your background, you were a software engineer, right?
Yeah.
And then how did it happen? Why the change of career happened? I was just a bit curious to know about that. Can we start with that?
Yeah, so I always wanted to be an actor since my childhood. I told my father that I wanted to be an actor at a very early age. I told him, but he was worried because he had different plans for me. He wanted me to be an IPS officer. I was good in studies, so he had high hopes with me that I'll surely go for being IPS. So yeah, I think, but he said, do everything what I say, like complete your studies and everything. Till you complete your graduation, you will not do anything. Like you will not apply makeup or mehendi or any girly thing you won't do. So I had boycott till 12th standard.
Boycott?
Yeah, boycott till like shorter than my brother also.
Oh my God, okay.
Till 12th standard, and then I went little rebellion against him. So I was like, okay, now I want to keep my hair because I want to go for Miss India. At least let me keep my hair.
Okay.
I'll not do anything else. So after college, I finished my graduation, software engineering, and then yeah, I went for Miss India, and from there this started career in this industry.
So as you said, you have two brothers, and we all know who they are, Rahul and Deepak Chahar. So coming from a family like this, a cricketer's family, you're already in the limelight there. Your brothers are so famous. Did you anytime think of going to that particular genre, like play cricket or into any other sport? Were you interested in that?
Actually, I think it's in the family. My mother is very sporty. My father is very sporty. So that's in genes, I guess. So I played nationals in shot put, high jump, 100 and 200 meter race. So I did not work very hard for, sports, but naturally I was good in sports.
Okay.
But then after college, yeah, I didn't pursue it.
So you're not based in Chennai, I know that, right? Yes.
No, I'm not based in Chennai.
Yes. So now you have been doing a lot of work in Chennai, especially pursuing your dreams of doing modeling or acting, and then it continues. So how did this thing start in Chennai? How did you come to Chennai, and initially how did everything start up here?
So after Miss India, I shifted to Mumbai in 2015. And from there, I started getting a lot of modeling projects in Chennai. A lot of campaign shoots for saris, and somehow people tell me that I have very Indian face and saris look good on me. So I was like, okay. So yeah, I used to come to Chennai around like twice or thrice a month. So I've been in touch with Chennai from a really long time.
So you've got a strong connection and a bonding with Chennai?
Yes. And I love the vibe of Chennai, and especially people. They treat you very nicely, and I find them very authentic somehow.
Where do you hang out often in Chennai?
Hang out? I mostly come and go, like for work. I don't hang out as such, but I've explored all of Chennai somehow. Like whenever I come, I ask people, okay, I want to try something new in food. So they take me to different places. But there's not any particular place I can mention that I always go to that place.
Okay, every time it's a new exploration over here. Okay, brilliant. So about this, acting career being pursued. Now we've just entered, and then you're just living your dreams now because this is what you wanted for a very long time. How does this feel now?
See, I've not made it what I want.
Okay, you're just in
obviously.
the steps.
Yeah, but I enjoy the journey because I always wanted to do this, and finally I'm living my dream. So I'm enjoying the journey. And yeah, like I remember when I went for Miss India, Miss Delhi, and then finalist in Miss India. So it was first time ever, the makeup is being done on me. I'm walking on the ramp. So I remember that specific time very clearly, and it was the most happiest time because finally that was the first time I was doing what I wanted to do, as I told you about my childhood. So since then it's been 8 years. So the journey is like people say why you are struggling so much, leave this industry. You know how this industry is like. So no, I really like my work. I enjoy my work and I want to continue this thing. So whatever time it takes, I'll do it.
So 8 years of no looking back at all.
No, I don't regret any of my decision.
Okay, so how did Ammakutti come to you and how did people approach you? How did everything start here?
So I did a Hindi short film a long time back. So the DOP of that short film is friends with the DOP of this song, Karthik. So that DOP called me and he asked me, there's a Tamil song and would you be interested in Tamil song? I was like, first send me the song. I really want to do some Tamil project. Like I've done 2 projects, but I've not done any song.
Okay.
So like, okay, send me the song. So he sent me the song. I like the vibe of the song. I did not understand the entire song. It's called Ammakutti. So there's a story about Kuti. So when I got viral in 2018, I was not very used to familiar with these Tamil words. Okay. So people will comment on my post, beautiful Kuti, something, and then Kuti with heart. And
Challa Kutti.
yeah. So in Hindi, if you read Kutty, it's like Kutti. Like, why would people call me that? So like there's something, like Kuti means dog, right? So like there's something wrong. But then I Googled about it. So it was like, oh, Kuti means beautiful girl. So yeah, so like I liked the song. Then I got message from director and I called him right away. I was driving to my home. So I told him, I really like the song. Let's do it. And he pitched me the idea that the way we're going to shoot is, it's a travel video. So you're going for hiking and we are shooting. And if you go through my Instagram, I do a lot of trekking. So there are a lot of trekking videos. I love trekking. So I'm like, perfect.
So while talking, you just mentioned about the being viral part in a particular IPL match, right? 2018.
2018.
Kolkata Knight Riders versus CSK match, and your brothers were playing. Brother was playing in the match.
Deepak was
and,
playing.
Yeah, Deepak was there, and then you were in the audience booth, and then you were very excited, very nervous, at the same time very cute, and that is what you became, recognized by a lot of people. I just wanted to know your genuine emotions behind the face that day, because your brother was playing for the first time in IPL, and you got to visit the place second time, right? You got to see the match.
It was second match.
Second match.
Yeah.
Okay.
So Deepak was in Pune Super Giants before that.
Okay.
Then, but he couldn't play because of injuries. But this was his second match of CSK. So I came for a shoot, a TVC shoot, Tamil TVC shoot. Okay. And I requested my director, can I please finish the shoot early and leave by 7 because the match will start at 7. So we finished around at 7:15 and then I ran from there and the match had started already. So I was running in heels. I was wearing little heels and I reached to stadium and we started watching. I was a little late. And then it was that crucial last over of the match where anybody can win. Yeah. So, and you know how cameraman looks for a face which can, complement the emotion. And that's what happened. So I did not know. Like you can't know in stadium that you're being shown on TV. But later I got to know they showed me on TV. I was like, okay, like I did not know ki, it will become a thing. So next day in morning when I saw my Instagram, that time I was not very active on Instagram. Okay. After Miss India, I was just doing modeling and my own thing, learning acting and filmmaking. So when I woke up, I had like 50, 100K, like 150K. It was just increasing. I'm like, what's happening? And then I got to know. And people did not know at that time that I'm Deepak's sister. They started calling me Mystery Girl. Who is this
Mystery girl.
Mystery Girl. So I got this title of Mystery Girl. And then after a few days, they got to know that I'm Deepak's sister. So whenever I'll go to any match, the cameramen will show me, and they'll make some kind of meme out of it. Like there were memes with weirdest faces of mine. Like I'll be shouting like, "Huh?" And like expressions, and they'll make any meme out of it. So I was a meme material for 2 years. Yeah,
We material for 2 years, and you enjoyed being that?
I loved it.
As we were talking about your brothers, I mean, that must be very special for you, right? Going and seeing their matches, being around them. I mean, that is a different vibe.
Yeah, because I've seen my brothers struggle. Like my father was in Air Force. He doesn't have any background of cricket. And my father decided to leave his job after 20 years of retirement. After 20 years of service, then he got retired, and he took this decision for Deepak only, so that they can focus on cricket, on his career. So it was tough because there was no financial, support at that time. So he had to lend a lot of money from his friends, and we were going like it was tough. Like he shaved his head. He said until unless Deepak plays for India, he will not grow his hair. So it was 16 years, 15 to 16 years long journey, and I've seen them work really hard. Their entire through their entire
Journey,
struggle
yeah.
journey. So like whenever when I came to Mumbai, whenever I meet someone, Deepak was playing Ranji, Deepak and Rahul, and I was really proud of them that they're playing Ranji and they're doing something different. And I knew they will play because the amount of hard work they had put in their journey, like God can't deny you that success. So I was never, in that doubt they will play or not. The people did not take me seriously. Like everyone plays Ranji nowadays. So, but when they did it, and I was the happiest because, yeah, he's my younger brother, and my father was the happiest. So, IPL was the first thing. Then came he went for Indian team. So that was first milestone, IPL. So yeah, so I was really proud in their first season. Both of them played in the same year. So yeah, especially Deepak. Because he has struggled a lot.
Proudest sister.
Proudest, yeah, really.
Yeah, it must be super, super special because I have a brother and every tiny accomplishments of theirs counts, and we just be very happy about it
Yeah.
and celebrate
And
it.
also, I used to watch cricket when Deepak didn't play cricket as profession. So I was a cricket fan. I'll follow people and watch every India matches and everything. But since he started playing cricket as
As his profession when he
as
took
his
up.
profession,
Yeah.
I stopped watching cricket
Why?
because I used to feel bad that my brother is not playing. So I watch less matches when he's not playing. But then when he plays, I make sure that I watch every match.
Okay, so now you said when he is not playing, you will not be interested in watching the game itself.
No, I'm interested. I watch the result rather than going through the entire
Match. I mean, there's some kind of emotion I believe
Yeah,
is
it's
involved.
emotion.
But then when they're actually playing the match and you're watching it, how does that feel? Because, I mean, that must feel surreal, right?
Every ball you're feeling that, heartbeat, what will happen. When he's bowling, when he's batting, it's too personal then. There are too many emotions. So I have to actually disconnect and meditate sometimes.
Calm down.
Too much of investment. Yeah, calm down.
Dhoni has got a very close bonding with your brother.
Yeah.
He calls him he's like more of my brother, and they've got a very amazing bond between them. Have you ever happened to meet him in person?
We always meet. I go to watch matches. We sit together in the room, all the team members. We chit chat.
What's one thing that you admire about him?
About him, that he's very grounded. Yeah, the aura he carries is actually he's like that only. He doesn't pretend to be like that. He's very grounded and he's very knowledgeable, and you can have any kind of conversation with him. So yeah, especially his aura. Right. It's very calm and cool.
Apart from meeting Dhoni sir in the team room and all, have you met him apart, like in this family gatherings?
No. I met him on the ground and team room. Yeah, like that.
He'll always be pulling your brother's leg, right? He'll be making some
He
kind of
always
fun.
does. Behind the camera also he does it.
Behind the camera also it's the same?
The same chemistry. They're cute. The bond is cute. Like Dhoni treats Deepak as his younger brother, and Deepak respects him as his elder brother. So the chemistry is really cute.
Okay, okay. So sweet, actually. Two of your brothers playing in the matches, I mean, in the same time also.
Yeah, they played against each other also.
Okay, so now this feels super excited.
So I avoid to go for those matches where they're against each other. And I remember Rahul and me, we had blocked each other for like good 2 years on Instagram because some in match he was part of Mumbai Indians at that time, and Mumbai Indians lost. He took 1 wicket, and I had shared some story about it, and he was feeling little angry, or that feeling that he gets less support. Like, I support CSK more than any other team. Okay. So like some argument started with that. Like we blocked each other. Like fine. So we fought on the support. Which team do I support?
So if there's CSK and your brother against it in any other team, you would obviously support CSK, is it?
See, I'll always support CSK because I get a lot of love from CSK people, like Chennai people, Tamil people. So I'll always support CSK, even if my brother is not playing. It's not part of the CSK. I mean, auction is going to happen, right? You don't know what's going to happen. But I really want both of my brothers to play for CSK.
Okay.
So I love this franchisee. I mean, the management is so nice and the people are so nice. You feel part of the family.
Exactly.
Yeah. So I really want both of them to play for CSK.
We all feel included in this team, no matter what. Even though we're an audience, we'll be like, this vibe is so nice. Yes, CSK. Okay.
They're everywhere. CSK fans are everywhere. Yeah. You go to any stadium in India, like half of the stadium is yellow. And in Chennai, entire stadium is yellow.
Okay, you're also wearing yellow today.
Yeah. In support.
Okay, so this, as you mentioned about auction, there's this mega auction going to happen this time, and only 4 players can be retained, and the rest they have to choose. So according to you, you'll have favorites, of course. So who do you want to be retained in the team?
Like nobody knows the entire truth, but then they know better, like their players, right? Okay. But I'll tell you my answer. It has got nothing to do with Deepak's answer.
Okay.
So I'll say Mahi. Okay. Ritu. Ritu has to be retained, right? He's the captain. Ravindra Jadeja. And I want my brother to be retained. So that's my answer. But we don't know.
So now I'm guessing that Mahi, we all don't know if he's playing this time or not. But your answer had Mahi. So I am taking it as a clue and a hint here.
No, I'm not giving you any hint. This is what I want.
I mean, this is what everybody else wants also, I believe. Okay. We also see that you have a lot of knowledge about cricket, like so many nuances you know. How does this cricket conversation go in the household? Like, do you discuss about it while sitting together?
So I'll tell you, after my father got retirement, he became a cricket coach only. So, like with no cricket background, still he became a coach. So that required a lot of hard work. And they used to talk about cricket all the time. Dinner table, lunch table. They used to, that dialogue is there, na? They used to eat cricket, walk cricket, talk cricket, shit cricket. So I don't want to date any cricketer. I never wanted because of the same reason. Like this cricket has been a part of my life, like my entire life. And it's too much for me to handle cricket now. So, I know a lot of things just by listening to them. Okay. Like, I don't have to, really make an effort I have to read this and that. So my father will come and tell me what swing is, what leg spin is. Then I forget also, and again I'll ask him if there's some question. And I know because it's in the family. They always talk about this only.
It's already there in the family. Yes. Okay, so now about your career that you've chosen. Acting, it is going really well. And what are the further projects that you're working on? What can we expect from you in the next future?
See, there are a few projects lined up. I'll not talk about it unless they make the announcement.
Officially announced.
Yeah, officially. Like, I didn't speak about this song also, ever. Okay. Like, now I'm speaking because it's going to release. So, yeah, there are a few lined up.
Have you done any Tamil films in that lineups? Is there any Tamil?
But it's out there. I did one with Rowdy Production, Walking, Talking Strawberry Ice Cream. Yeah. It's not released yet. Yeah. They told me that it's gone for some festivals. Okay. I don't know where exactly. But yeah, it's supposed to release. Okay. That's one. I did one web series a long time back, but it did not release. I think it went in COVID. Okay. Went in COVID as in that it was mostly VFX. The technology they had used became really outdated after COVID. So yeah, something happened with the production. So I've done few projects in Tamil, but yeah, the timing were not right.
So about Ammukutti, I just wanted to ask more because, as you said, hiking, trekking was the major part of it, yeah. So, any particular difficult moment did you face in the shooting of Ammukutti?
Hiking was not difficult at all for me. Maybe it was difficult for them to shoot. But I would say there's a sequence where we are playing with water in swimming pool.
Okay, yeah. I saw the
so
shot.
there was a lot
yeah.
of water falling over my head, and I have to, open my eyes and give that shot. That was difficult. Otherwise, I love adventure. So I know skydiving. I'm a solo skydiver. Paragliding, I'm a paragliding pilot also. So anything adventurous I love. So yeah, it was not difficult for me, but if you ask a normal person, it might be difficult to them.
Difficult to them. Okay. And about your co-actor, you both looked so cute together on screen. Yeah, I must say that. So how was it working with him?
It was nice. Like when I got this shoot, I landed in Coimbatore. So I was meeting everyone for the first time. And it was really hot in Mumbai at that time. So when I landed in Coimbatore, it was raining in Coimbatore. So the weather was very pleasant. And it was kind of therapeutic for me. And when I met those people, like part of the crew, cast and crew, and the vibe they carry, they're very genuine and authentic people. Like in this industry, to find genuine and nice people is very difficult. And Balaji has got a good vision. Like he was very clear about how he's going to shoot. And my co-actor also, very nice guy, very cute, sweet guy, supportive. So yeah, I was happy with the cast and crew. So that way also it was very therapeutic. And I was relaxed and didn't feel like a shoot only. I told Balaji, I feel like I've come to a holiday. So a paid holiday.
I also wanted to ask you this. I heard that you directed your brother's wedding video. Is that true?
Yeah, it's true.
So you're interested in directing also?
I have directed short films also. So I have directed ads also. So I'm into direction also. But I don't say it, out loud.
Why?
Okay. Because sometimes in this industry, people don't prefer if you're a director as an actor.
So you will have suggestions of yourself?
Yeah.
Okay.
But when I work as an actor, I want to put my brain, I switch it off as a director and focus on my character only. But when I direct, I don't act in those projects because I can't have two-way mind, no? Like how am I looking and worried about my character and then what's happening. You have to handle the entire project as a director. So when I direct, I don't act. When I act, I don't think about direction. So I have to trust the director. So, but mostly I don't say it out loud unless I start doing feature films. I don't want to say it, that I'm a director.
Okay, so we see a
So I
different
do
vision.
small projects only, like short films, ads, and songs. Like I made that song also. Like I got that song made entirely, and then I directed the entire wedding video.
Lovely. So actually, I see a different vision in you. Apart from acting, I think there's something more happening within you, and I would really love to, see you do that, everything. And all the very best. Thank you so much. Thank you and all the best.
Thank you so much.
சதீஷ் நடிப்பில் கிரைம் த்ரில்லர் திரைப்படம் சட்டம் என் கையில் வெற்றி நடை போடுகிறது. 2D என்டர்டைன்மெண்ட் தயாரிப்பில் கார்த்தி மற்றும் அரவிந்த் சாமி நடிக்கும் மெய்யழகன் வெற்றி நடை போடுகிறது.
Mad Rabbit, India's finest audio wearable brand, starting at 999.